Welcome to another week here on the Farmer Nick YouTube channel. This week we're going to talk about juicing. My juicer died this weekend. Summer market season is just about to open up. Farmers markets are a great place to get all your fruits and vegetables for juicing. I thought it would be a kind of nice transition for the week. Didn't have a lot of other video ideas at the moment. If you're not familiar with me too much, I am really into the paleo diet. I do a lot of juicing. I eat lots of grass-fed, pasture-raised meats that I raise. I pick up most of my fruits and vegetables at the farmers markets. So I thought maybe I'd share a few of the recipes with you and break in my new juicer today. So this is kind of what I have for breakfast just about every morning. I find it's kind of a nice way to start the day and gets me going, keeps my appetite satisfied for the day. So let's turn this thing on. There we go. Now first, I like tomatoes. I use the Roma tomatoes because they fit in well without having to be cut up. And I also use 2 cloves of garlic. If you're going to juice with garlic, you really have to be careful. So don't add more than 1 or 2. I like garlic, so I use 2, but if you're not a garlic fan, only use 1. Garlic is great for your cholesterol and for your immune system. I never get sick, and I really chalk it up to the fact that I have garlic juice just about every day. But it is very potent, so just keep that in mind. I like to run it through with the tomatoes. The tomato juice I find helps make sure all that garlic juice gets out. Alright, next up, I've got half a beet. Now, the thing about beets is that they are very concentrated, and you really don't ever need more than maybe half to a quarter. I'm using a quart because that's how I make my juices, by the quart. So if you're going to make a smaller amount, definitely cut back, because beet juice is actually pretty concentrated, and if you have too much of it, it can knock you on your butt if your body's not ready for it. And I leave the tops on. Just fold them up. That way they don't bind up the shredder in there. When you're doing any type of leafy type product, it's always good to run something hard through there or it'll mess up your mold. Wait. Next up, spinach. You pretty much use any type of leafy green that you want. I personally cannot stand wheatgrass. You want to have wheatgrass, go out and lick your lawn. I don't know. That stuff tastes like the lawn smells like after you mow it. Kale. I like kale, spinach. You got to be careful with the kale and the leafy greens in general because they're very bitter, and a little bit goes a long way with them. If you're using kale, I know everyone's on the kale super kick now, but too much kale, like if you're eating a pound of kale a day, will actually shut down your thyroid. So definitely a little goes a long way with leafy greens. Leafy greens will gum up your juicer. So if you're going to do leafy greens, make sure you put something like a root vegetable go through with them. That way it doesn't bind up the blades. I like carrots. I'm a big carrot eater. Carrots are great for your eyes. Lots of vitamins and minerals in them. And So we're gonna give that a shot here. Okay, next up, sweet potato. I know juicing with sweet potatoes, kind of odd, but they're a lot like carrots, and they have lots of antioxidants in them, and they're actually pretty sweet. When you're gonna use things like the greens, there isn't any such thing as a sweet green. Kale, spinach, wheatgrass, whatever it is, it's all bitter when you juice it. That's why you really gotta find things like carrots, sweet potatoes, and whatnot to balance that out, or else it will taste awful. Finally, half a cucumber. Cucumbers are great for your digestive system and your skin and your hair, and it helps remove toxins from your body. It's actually also got a lot of water content to it, so it will stretch out your juicing. Now, last thing I add, this is sort of my version of V8 juice. It's got that V8 color from the beets and the tomatoes. I add some Himalayan pink salt. This is not a very concentrated salt. It's the most pure salt available. You can find it at a lot of the farmers markets, actually, from any of the spice vendors. It has a lot of other minerals in with the salt. So it is not concentrated salt, so it does take a little bit more if you're going to use it for salting. I end up putting about 7 rounds with the grinder in here, like I said, because it's really just not that concentrated, but it has lots of other minerals which are good for you. Okay, naturally I say it's going to be good, but we'll give it to an unbiased taste tester, Southside Nicky. Why, thank you, Farmer Nick. I would very much like to try your interesting beverage. Quite refreshing. I can already feel the antioxidants going to work to cleanse my body. I give it a thumbs up. Thank you for tuning in to another week here on the Farmer Nick YouTube channel. We hope you learned something. Keep in mind that these juices are fresh, unpasteurized, and raw, so they will not keep in your fridge very long. Make sure you use them as you make them. Thanks for everyone coming out to the Grayslake Spring Farmers Market, which ended last week. This week, Friday the 30th, the Rockford Farmers Market opens, so please come down if you're in the area. Next week, a whole lot of farmers markets open, and we'll be posting them on the Facebook page as they open. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you at the farmers market.